Hello everyone, welcome back to Subnautica. I'm just admiring and witnessing the wub of my nuclear reactor, which I'm so happy for it, because like I have been emptying the filtration machine over and over, and my power has not suffered at all. It's so much energy. Alright, so I've got a radio message to listen to, but before I do that, I need to fabricate some new resources. I'm going to use that blood oil that I picked up out of the blood kelp to make benzene, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and use that benzene to make some synthetic fibers here. The synthetic fibers are necessary for me to fabricate for myself a brand new dive suit, a reinforced dive suit. This is going to become necessary because the deeper into the depths of the ocean you go, the higher temperatures you deal with, and the reinforced dive suit actually does a good job of protecting you from the deep temperatures. All right, now let's listen to this radio message. Maybe it'll take me out somewhere.
This is Alterra HQ. This may be your only communications window. We can't send a rescue ship all the way out there, so Aurora, you're just gonna have to meet us halfway. We've uploaded blueprints to the ship's computer.
Sandwich run, you in?
Yeah, give me a second. Black box data shows the high security terminal in the captain's quarters is still functional.
Becky's leaving like in 5 minutes.
All right, well, tell Becky I'll just take the regular.
The regular.
Yeah, she'll know what I mean. The code should
And
be...
if she doesn't,
Just tell her the regular, dude.
okay.
The
If
code...
I say regular, she's like, what's the regular? I have to come all the way back up here.
The code should be 2679. The regular's just a ham and cheese.
Okay, would you just say ham and cheese?
Ham and cheese!
Okay.
Ah, my beloved Aurora. The place that I wanted, I never wanted to leave the Aurora. That's an entire lie. This place is an absolute train wreck of a mess. It's not, no, it's not a train wreck. It's a shipwreck. That's literally what it is. It's a shipwreck. Anyways, the last time that I was here, I had to leave because I didn't have my laser cutter fabricated yet. Mostly because diamonds are a little bit on the rare side, obviously, and I hadn't gotten out to a location where I could use a, I hadn't found diamonds yet. So, now that I've got that, I can actually finish going through the Aurora. I'm still not certain how the devs intend for you to go through this ship, whether or not they want you to come back 3 times or just twice. I'm doing it twice because I don't really like coming in here. What is this?
Integrating new PDA data.
Aurora black box data. Initiated slingshot maneuver around planet 4546b. High-velocity energy pulse detected on planet surface. Emergency distress signal sent to Alterra listening buoy via long-range comm relay. Impact detected. Life pod bays on starboard side compromised. Outgoing communication compromised. Emergency evacuation initiated. Manual piloting transferred to Captain Hollister. Life pods 1 through 25 launched successfully. Entering planetary atmosphere. Massive impact registered. Drive core shield compromised. Emergency bouncebacks received from 8 life pods on planet surface. Human life signs detected over long range at T+8 hours. 1. Personnel unaccounted for. Non-essential systems maintenance chief, Rayleigh Robinson. Alterra HQ rescue solution received at T+8 hours to high priority terminal in captain's quarters. Monitoring equipment failed at T+13 hours.
I hate fire in this game. It's always, ow, yep, just like that. Just like that. It looks like it's out, and yet it's not out, and then it burns you. Oh, happy day, another battery. Not like because I need batteries. I need more batteries so badly. It's, you know, RNG just really likes to mess with you in this game. One moment I'm like, please give me water, and then it's giving me nothing but nutrition bricks. And then at the start of the game, it's like, here's some water. You don't need anything like a battery, do you?
Integrating new PDA data.
Sweet offer. From Huggins to Wilson. You're telling me you've been on this rig for more than a year and you've never took a ride on the outside? Well, now you've only gone and gotten yourself a friend with the keys to a giant freaking robot suit. We've plain got nothing to do till we're starside to work on the gate. You want to taste the stars? You've only got to say. My spare prawn suit's got your name on it. You don't know what power feels like till you've crushed an asteroid with your bare, heavily mechanically augmented hands. Want to play catch with a passing meteor? Come by my cabin. Number 1. Code's 1869.
Integrating new PDA data.
can't see anything against the fire.
Aurora Auxiliary Mission Orders. Mission, search and rescue. Target, crew of the Mongolian vessel Degassi. Last known position, vicinity of planet 4546b, Ariadne Arm. Contact, Mongolian emissary Yaki Kassar, Aurora passenger quarters. Mission brief. A Mongolian vessel, the Degassi, disappeared almost a decade ago, carrying with it a high-ranking Mongolian chief. Corporate insurance has purchased passage aboard the Aurora for emissary Kassar, and your orders are to make every reasonable effort to locate and retrieve the Degassi crew members without compromising the primary mission. Confirming the fate of the crew will aid Alterra's diplomatic efforts with the Mongolian councils. Mission details. Aurora is due to perform a slingshot maneuver around 4546b, Category 3 ocean planet, approximately 13 months post-launch. This will bring the ship within range of the Degassi's last known position. Additional aquatic and all-terrain vehicles have been included in the Aurora's cargo package for this mission. Degassi crew manifesto has been distributed to senior employees in a separate message.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, that's fantastic. I've finally got all the pieces for the prawn suit. Man, moving these crates is so much easier with the repulsion cannon rather than using the propulsion cannon that I had the first time that I came through. Also, looks like I got a new radio message to pick up whenever I can find the time. I might just go back to the shallow base in order to do that. And just because I have a little bit of, like, OCD, just a little bit, not a whole lot. I really want the fire out in some places, and others I'm like, I'm biting my tongue enough to be like, nope, not gonna bother with that. Man. Cabin 1. What was the code for Cabin 1 again? Who was it? Was it Wilson? No, it was Huggins. Okay, so 1869. I love how the middle of the hand is the cursor pointer and not the tip of the finger, which is exactly what you would expect. I've screwed up clicking on things so many times for that reason. Also, can you believe that, can you imagine not,
Integrating new PDA data.
Responsible Autonomous Relationships. Forward by Jenny Eckhart. All good things in life are commodities. We trade love just as we buy and sell stock. We exchange in human relationships when there is a fair exchange of value. Support, motivation, affection. Nothing good is ever free. If every physical good in the Federation came from a single supplier, it would constitute a dangerous monopoly. Personal relationships are the same. It is important for people to get what they need from multiple sources. If a person finds a better source of the goods they require, they are not wronging their original supplier by changing their purchasing arrangements. If one member of a relationship should feel threatened or jealous, they must look at their own business model and ask whether it is performing competitively. There is always room for improvement.
Integrating new PDA data.
Listen, I know I don't have the right to make demands of you, but I need you to understand that I want to change our arrangement.
I hear what you're saying, and I will try to respect it. How would you like to change it?
I would like to reduce our contact hours.
How much further can we do that?
To 0.
You're dumping me.
I'm changing the terms of our relationship.
How is it still a relationship if we don't see each other?
It's a relationship of a kind. You have so many expectations.
I feel you just want to spend more time with that dumb guy in his dumb robot suit.
That's not a feeling. It's a judgment. And I feel hostility in what you're saying. Perhaps your jealousy is a sign that you need to take another look at your business model. Why can't you just be happy for me?
I am happy for you, and I'm happy for all the guys in the prawn bay. I'm just not happy for me.
This is why I want to change our arrangement.
There we go. All right, got a nice little,
Integrating new PDA data.
the Neptune escape rocket. Fantastic. I think that's composed of 3 different parts. I've also got a nice little model of the Aurora. And I can get a poster of the Aurora. Delayed notification about that log blueprint I picked up. Oh, okay. I was expecting something interesting from the captain's log. This is just a bunch of... This is a VR suite. Don't get me wrong. VR suites, they're okay, but I don't think that they're worth reading. They don't really reveal too much in the game. All right, let's head out to the shallow base. I have some... I have a radio transmission to grab.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, man, I haven't been here in a while. Okay, so, we do have a radio transmission to listen to, but while I was on my way over here, I picked up a whole bunch of salvage. I'm gonna need more of it, ultimately. So, I'm gonna process that after I listen to the radio.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Yep. All right. I'm close. I'm very close. Okay, so, this is what I'm doing. This is my situation, okay? I worked hard last time to try and find the remainder of the Cyclops fragments out at, like, the underwater islands, but that was a complete and total bust. So, my remaining option, basically, is to search the crash zone. Technically, I could check what's known as the wreck of the mountain wreck, I believe, but the mountain wreck would get me in an equally dangerous location, and it's more out of the way. The crash zone is closer, and I don't suspect that I'm going to find any type of fragments here in the safer area. Well, I stand corrected almost immediately. I found a freaking engine fragment. So this is the crash zone, but I'm more towards the broadside of the Aurora, which is still safe, okay? It's still relatively safe right on this broadside. But the minute you start going behind those thrusters or near the area behind the thrusters, it's a whole different story. And I'm pretty certain that I'm not gonna find another fragment anyway. You gotta be kidding me. It's the last engine fragment. All right, well, I mean, I've gotten lucky so far. Okay, so unexpectedly, that's the rest of the Cyclops engine fragments. Now, to just find one single bridge fragment. Is that... No, that's the exact same shape of engine fragment I just found. Just one bridge fragment. It looks like a panel, or it looks like, you know, a steering column. That's the sound of a Leviathan. I don't like being here at all. The real scary stuff in this game is Leviathans, okay? Especially the Reapers. The Reapers are the worst Leviathan in the game. Like, the other ones are... That is very loud and it is very close. Where is that? Where did it come from? There is a Reaper, so... Oh, no. Oh. No, 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 no. It saw me. It's no. No. Oh. No. Please, no. I don't have any weapons. I don't have a shield. Oh, God. Okay. Okay. Run. Just run. Okay. Okay. The hull looks like a cracked egg right now. Oh. This is why I don't like the crash zone. There's like 5 of those freaks hanging out behind the thrusters of the Aurora. Okay. Okay. Down a little bit. I am not fine. But I have to go back anyway. God. Oh, jeez. This is... Do you understand why I try to not go to the crash zone? I've completely lost my bearings. Where is the Aurora? A little bit more this way. Hello? Ah, here we go. Okay. Oh, okay. I do not want to be here. I do not want to be doing this. But you do what you have to. Not necessarily what you want to do, but what you have to do. And for I, Rayleigh Robinson, Chief Janitor of the Aurora, crashed Aurora, I have to search for the remaining fragments. I am just trying my best here to stay close to the ground, the higher up. Oop! Okay, I think that was just the sound of a stalker. Okay, so that is definitely a bridge fragment. Let's just try to grab it without hearing a Reaper. Okay, we're done.
New blueprint acquired.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Screw this place. Screw the crash zone. I don't want to be here anymore. Hey, was that... it's not worth it. That supply crate is not worth it. I'm done. You can't make me go back into the crash zone. I've gotten what I needed, and I'm leaving. I'm going home, and I'm going to play with my toys there, and just hope that I can calm down a little bit. Well. Okay, it's roughly where I thought it would be. I didn't think I was going to be able to find Life Pod 7 on the way back, but here we are. Is this a toy car? Man. What? Oh my. I forgot that they put this in the game. It's a Markiplier doll. Oh my word. Okay, what does the PDA say? Toy car first, then PDA.
Integrating new PDA data.
I've tried everything. The analysis circuits on the fabricator are fried. Can barely manufacture the most basic of materials. Want a battery? Here, have a children's toy. Need deep-sea diving equipment? Have some lab tech. Hungry? I'll turn that fruit into dust for you. I'm going forward with trial and error. I hit every button here has got to make something useful eventually.
Oh, finally. What a harrowing experience, and now home sweet sea base.
Captain.
Yes, thank you. Welcome me back. Especially after that. Oh, God, my nerves are still frayed from that experience. Okay, so the sea moth is basically entirely full up. I need to also eat a little bit here. But I've got a couple of things that I need to get done here. Most notably out of everything, despite the fact that the storage capacity of the sea moth is entirely filled up, I do need some additional supplies, okay? But before I actually get those additional supplies, let me go ahead and just empty the filtration machine here. So, 2 salt out of the filtration machine and 6 deep shrooms and 2 gold, okay? So that's what I need. I like to fabricate these supplies at least once. So I use the deep shrooms and the salt to make hydrochloric acid. I'm going to go ahead and make 2 of these here. And then I use those hydrochloric acid with the gold to make polyaniline. And I'm going to need... I can make 2 here, but I'm going to need more, okay? Now, I'm a little bit short on storage space here, so I'm going to have to go ahead and just kind of stash this in the precious box. Go ahead and put the toy car. I'm low on storage space. This is everything that I'm going to hold on to, but again, I just stashed the polyaniline in here for the time being because my tech storage locker is completely stuffed full. I'm going to start getting things together that's necessary to start crafting some of the stuff that I figured out how to craft today. And as you can see, I've got tons of sustenance and everything. I'm going to try and not use any of that water and stuff, if I can help it.
All systems online.
Because I prefer to take it down into the depths with me in the future. But anyways, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to head into this hole just next to the wreck of the Sparse Reef. And if I'm not mistaken, I'm looking for the alien vent. Yeah, okay, there it is. There's the alien vent. So just to the left of it. We're just going to follow this cave straight through. So basically, I need more polyaniline, which means I need more deep shrooms. Now, I could go out to the blood kelp that I was led to previously by the radio, but there's another blood kelp right on my doorstep. And I haven't come here yet, specifically because I didn't want to... I didn't want to meta my way through the game. I'm trying to follow, you know, the way the radio and let the game lead me where it wants me to go. As much as possible, but basically once you hit the end game, you have to throw that out the window and start metaing because the game, you hit the end game and the devs are like, yeah, figure the rest out on your own, you know? So anyways, I need more deep shrooms. That's the reason why I'm down here. I can get some more blood oil as well, but deep shrooms are the real reason why I'm out here to make the aha! This is a lot of deep shrooms. Okay, so that's the only reason why I'm out here. I'm going to go ahead and grab up, I don't know, like maybe 11 of these and some blood oil, and I'm going to get my materials together to start making the prawn suit. Okay, so let's get started here. First off, I'm gonna need the mobile vehicle bay, but I don't need any of these tools on me. They're just taking up an unnecessary inventory space. Next up, I'm gonna go ahead and check out the new lockers I built. See this? I got one for the Cyclops, one for the Prawn. The Prawn locker is full of everything I need to make not only the Prawn, but also the upgrades that I can currently fabricate for the Prawn. So this is everything that I need if you're following along or you want to figure things out for yourself. So we'll come over to the fabricator for the moon pool, and we'll make what I want. The three upgrades across the top, I can't make them yet, but I do want them eventually. But for now, I'm just going to have to settle for the drill arm, the grappling arm, and I'm also going to come up to the top here under common modules, and I'm going to make an energy efficiency module. I'll probably replace that with a with a thermal reactor module. Also, let's see, where is it? I found a storage bay module inside of the Aurora, so we'll go ahead and take that as well. And we'll go ahead and pop outside. So, yeah, like I was saying, the energy efficiency module is something that I want right for the time being, but it will be replaced by the thermal reactor module eventually. All right, I wish I was doing this in the middle of the day, but you do it whenever you can. All right, release the mobile vehicle bay and realize that's going to take forever to float to the surface. Okay, so vehicles, I can make the Cyclops, just not yet, and prawn suit.
It is normal when first piloting a prawn suit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
Really? Because the guy from the prawn base certainly didn't sound like he had received the training, or if he did, the training didn't work. What was his name? Higgins? I think he was talking with Wilson. It was like, oh yeah, like you haven't felt power until you've crushed an asteroid with your mechanically augmented hands. Yeah, sure, okay, cool, bro. It sounds like you're on a bit of a power trip there. And you either didn't receive training or the training is just complete and total nothing. Okay, so prawn suit has sunk to the floor. Let's go ahead and access the upgrade panel, and we'll put all of these modifications in. I've still got 2 slots left for like additional modifications later, whenever I can actually make them.
Welcome
go ahead,
aboard, Captain.
Aha, we'll hop into this bad boy. Now, I need additional lithium to build the Cyclops submarine, and luckily, there's an entire node right here. So this is the way that you get your hands on like the large quantities of building material necessary later in the game with the prawn suit and the drill arm. So, okay, so this is everything that I need to build the Cyclops submarine and all of the upgrades that I can currently fabricate for it. Let's just go ahead and get out of the base here. A faster way, just jumping through the moon pool. And instead of releasing the mobile vehicle bay at the bottom of the ocean, let's actually get to the top of the ocean so we don't have to wait for it to slowly, you know, float up to the top of the water. All right, so almost there, just a little bit further. And I think I'm in a good enough place. We'll release that. We will whoop, go ahead and mount this. All right, and now let's make ourselves a Cyclops submarine.
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
That is very good advice, AI, but I have news for you. I am neither experienced nor trained. I am only a very useful third option, desperate. So I'm going to pilot a submarine that should only be piloted, 3 people to run this thing. I'm gonna run it alone with no training and no experience.
Captain, all systems online.
All right, before we do anything with this thing, let's park it. Let's get it where it belongs, because I need it closer to my base.
Engine powering up.
Like always, whenever you're using the Cyclops submarine, you want to be on cameras rather than looking through the forward port, because the cameras are way more, they help you understand where you are and the position of the submarine way better than anything else. Also, the Cyclops is my least favorite vehicle in the entire game. I find it to be large, I find it to be sluggish, I find it to be really awkward to maneuver, especially given where you're supposed to take this thing to get through the later stages of the game. Strictly speaking, you can finish the game without the Cyclops submarine, but it's inadvisable.
Powering down.
Okay, so that's that. I don't think I'm missing anything else. Let us go to the back here, and I think it's on this side. Yeah, okay. This is the Cyclops fabricator. It has a built-in fabricator. So what whoops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, I need to make not one, but 2 depth module Mark 1s, okay? Now, I'm not going to get into why, but I'm just going to make 2 and leave it at that, and you'll understand, later on why that's the case. I also need a shield generator, and I need a sonar upgrade. Now, the shield generator and the sonar upgrade are not strictly speaking necessary, but I like to have them nonetheless. I also am ultimately going to need fire suppression and a thermal reactor mod, but I don't have the ability to make those yet, so they'll just have to wait for the time being. Let's go ahead and run over to the other side here. We'll open the upgrade console, and we'll install this old engine efficiency module that I got out of the Aurora ages ago. If you remember, I got it out of the drive bay in the Aurora. So we've got the upgrades installed. Now I need to start putting additional installations in here. So let me. I'm gonna have to grab extra materials out of the sea base, but before I do that, I need to dock this prawn suit with the Cyclops submarine, because I'm still not quite ready to go down into the depths. I need a few more materials, but not the type of materials that I'm going to be able to get with the prawn suit. Moreover, the prawn suit is very awkward to maneuver around the map, so I'd prefer to just not use it if at all possible. Okay, go ahead and close that hatch. Now that that's done, let me just hop inside of the sea base and grab the remaining materials I need. First things first, I'm gonna need a fabricator. No base, especially if it's a mobile base, is complete without a fabricator. Go ahead and put that on the wall right here. Next, I'm going to need a modification station. And I'm going to need at least a pair of lockers up here in the room, along with plant pots because I need sustenance while I'm out. I also have to go ahead and grab some seeds and potatoes from the main base. I'll come back, I'll plant them up. And oh, right, I also need to go ahead and start loading the lockers up with things like alien tablets. You can't forget your alien tablets. And down in the hold, I'm gonna go ahead and stash all of those things in the Seamoth, all of the sustenance, the water, the nutrition bricks, the med packs, etc., because those are necessary for what I'm getting up to. Oh, and I also have a series of like supplies, extra batteries, etc., that I'm not currently using. I want to take those down in the depths as well. Okay, I think that's everything, guys. Well, it's technically not everything. I have a series of construction materials that I need to collect up and gather, but that's not too much, that's not too difficult. I don't need to show that stuff to you guys. But there we go. I've got the prawn suit, I've got the Cyclops, both are upgraded, and I just need a few more materials, and then it's a matter of heading down into the depths and basically piloting a tub through a tiny little tunnel. But that's gonna have to wait until next time. Thanks for watching, everybody, and I'll see you when the adventure continues.